It all began with a small idea in a small town. But the idea didn't stay small for too long. When Bob Chandler put a set of oversized tires on his pickup truck, he created a monster, literally. What you are about to see may shock you. It may horrify you. Men at work creating a monster. No, not that monster. This monster. Bigfoot. Who is Bigfoot?
The master of the monster trucks.
Come slamming down, break the front ends.
Wow.
Bigfoot's awesome.
Now meet the man who started all this monster madness. The Dr. Frankenstein of monster trucks, Bob Chandler. Back in the early 70s, Bob was so into four-wheel drive vehicles, he decided to open up his own store near St. Louis.
I had a Ford pickup that I put all the accessories on that I sold at my shop. It was a good sales tool for me. It seemed like the bigger the truck got and the more, to me, silly the truck looked, the more the people seemed to like it.
Then Chandler decided to do something really silly. Jim Kramer, his partner and close buddy, recalls the day it happened.
Bob had called me up at home and he said, I think I want to drive over cars. And I said, you gonna do what?
A car had sunk into the sand and a pickup went out and put his front tires on it and then backed off. He says, boy, I bet you this thing could drive right over those cars.
Sounded like a real good idea to me. You know, if you wanted to try it, well, why not? I think this might be fun.
So we set two cars up, went out in his farmer's field and drove over it. We videotaped it and took it back to the shop. We showed the tape at the shop for probably 6, 8 months.
We were playing it one day and a promoter saw it. He said, I want you to do that at one of my shows. And we laughed. He said, nobody wants to see this, really. I mean, this was fun for us, but hey, people are not going to be interested in this. He says, yes, they will be.
The promoter was right.
The crowd just went nuts. It was so neat. And all I did was went out from the back to the front and drove up on two cars and parked and waved and drove off the other side, and they thought it was the neatest thing in the world.
Bigfoot caught on in a big way, not only with audiences and promoters, but with advertisers. The Ford Motor Company signed on as a sponsor, and there were toys, TV, even movie appearances. What started out as a goof was turning into a $1 million gold mine. And it wasn't too long before others caught on and started building their own monster trucks. Huge machines with names like Terminator, Crusher, Hercules.
Both drivers ready to go. Here comes the tree. They're underway.
And they started to compete with one another in giant stadiums across the country.
He might oversteer. No, he straightens it out.
They became a popular part of monster motor spectacles that included other bizarre events, like truck and tractor pulling.
They hook up this truck, they got a distance they got to pull, and whoever does the best wins. Watch them get all into it. This is rad.
Look at him go! Look at him go!
And mud racing.
A good run. He power slides it to a stop.
But it's the battle of the monster trucks that really gets the crowd up on its feet. Now, what is it about crushing cars that gets the audience so excited?
It's something you always want to do yourself. You're stuck in 5 miles of traffic. You just want to just drive over them and go home. Fantasy's a fantasy, you know. I'd like to just get on top and just roll.
These 7.5-ton monsters can cost up to $150,000 to build. Chandler's crew is busy at work on Bigfoot number 9 back in the monster truck lab near St. Louis. It's here that the 6 Bigfoots that perform at weekend monster truck events all over the country come to regroup. Every Tuesday morning, the drivers and crew meet in the video room to critique one another's performance.
It's dropping on the first set of cars.
And every Thursday afternoon, the monsters are loaded up and shipped out to their next location. It's become a multi-million-dollar operation that began innocently one Saturday afternoon. And no one is more shocked by its success than the men who started it all.
We figured, well, it's a novelty thing, you come in, you see it once, let's make it while we can. But the only thing is, it kept growing, the popularity kept growing, beyond our wildest dreams.
In our fan club, we have grandmothers, we have kids that are only a year old, and from all over the world, and it's popular all over. I don't know why, but I love it.
Wow.
It's rad.